Hello everyone, I'm the Architect, and welcome to Fictorum. Today we're going to try something a little more action-packed. Realize that I haven't had too much action on my channel, so I want to get some more in here, and I've been dying to play this game. So, this is Fictorum, and we're going to be playing as Slizzard Wizard, because I got that name straight from the random pool, and it's wonderful, and we're going to be a Tempest. This is a kind of roguelike FTL sort of game where you, instead of just having those little encounters in the overworld, every time you jump to a new location, you actually go to a map and have to fight as third-person wizarding combat. And not like you have little tiny spells you can use, proper, I'm a freaking wizard and will blow up the world kind of wizard. So let's hop into this and I will show you. The story of Slizzard Wizard, The Tempest, Chapter 1. Stretching the limits of his power, Slizzard's... I should have picked a more serious name. This is kind of a serious story. I should have picked a serious name. Slizzard Wizard, the last known Fictorum, survived his own execution, but his body was warped in corruption. His mind flickered with the horrors he saw above and within the depths of the miasma. The Inquisition must have detected the burst of magical energy he caused. It would not be long until its endless armies were upon him. The way to the Grand Inquisitor was marked by a red nexus on his map. He was responsible for what had happened to Slizzard Wizard and his order, and since he did not listen, he would burn for what he had done. Continue the story. So here's our overworld. Like I said, kind of FTL-like, except you're not really able to go down to the world, you just have to jump across mountaintops. So, you can see here, a vendor that can provide healing and supplies. Over here, same thing, a vendor, and you just sort of pick where you want to jump to, and then it, of course, shows you where you can jump to after that. And pick the path you want to take to get to the exit, where we're going to fail. I was awful at FTL, so we're just going to have to see how well I do with this. Magical essence that can be traded for items or used for enchanting. So a little bit of Dark Souls style things there. And what is our starting spell? Our starting spell is Lightning Bolt. Mana cost 46.37. And yeah, this is a game very much about numbers. Lightning projectile speed, focused bolt of electricity, 550 target damage. It's got a little bit of splash damage. It's very fast. It's got good range. Some tiny amount of knockback. Chain reaction multiplier 3. And base spell multiplier. I'm not sure what chain reaction multiplier means. I'm not sure if that means that the spell gets more powerful as it chains, or if that's just how many times it can chain. But the biggest thing of this game is spell mixing. So that's Lightning Bolt. Here's Lightning. I have this Concentrate, focus an element to yield higher damage, Chain Reaction, spell leaps from target to nearby enemies, causing damage to each, and Stun, stuns enemies for a short period of time. Whenever I'm casting this spell, you can sort of like in Magicka, if you ever played that, you mix and match your spell runes here. So I'll cast this, and then I charge up these abilities in whatever combination I want to cast the spell with those augmentations applied. So if I need the spell to just deal more damage, then this will do it. Also, simply by this existing in this slot, you get a little bit of a bonus. So this makes the spell cost 9% additional mana, but by default, it increases its damage by 25%. Its impact damage, and its splash damage bonus by 25%. However, if I charge this up fully, it increases it by 100 on both of those things. So let's pick ooh, I kind of like how the map turns like that. So let's get to a place. I think I want to go here just because it gives me some more options. And let's see what happens. Oh, cool. So it does leave the rest of the story here. Garby. Though it was still early in the day, the infamous heat of Garby was already making Slizzard Wizard uncomfortable. Bertha the Mad ran up to Slizzard Wizard as soon as he had arrived at the small outpost. The wizard here is much more powerful than you. This may be our end. Bertha ran away, cackling. The Tempest felt the magic power on Garbreed. The wizard here would learn the true power of magic. Slizzard Wizard noticed the path Bertha took and followed, escaping the area unnoticed. So I could just leave, or I can go and confront this guy. What do you think we're gonna do? Alright. So, what is my Q ability? My Q ability is Blink, so I can have like a little short-range teleport. Now here's what I'm talking about. So I can charge this up, Concentrate, Chain Reaction, and Laser Beam. Now Lightning doesn't have as much destructive capability as, say, Fire, but it's still pretty good. And boom. So much for your existence. It's more of a pinpoint kind of high damage thing. Now, you'll notice that while I'm charging, this is costing mana. And when I'm holding it, it's costing mana. If I let that mana completely drain, it will then start costing me health. Let's Chain React and buff it. Oh dear. Buff it, and oh, I missed. I can also just fire it if I want to. Ooh, he had the tree fall on him. Nope. Warp out of there. There we go. Nice thing about lightning is it does kind of chain even if you hit the ground. And this is not an advantageous spot for me. Let's get up here. Now you can see my health is not regenerating. That's what, ooh, wow, look at this rock, all glowy. You can see my health is not regenerating. That is why it is a big deal to not overcast your spells. You have to manage your mana. If you don't, you get a little screwed. Now, I have picked up a new spell, as you can see, from this tome. So it's Invigorate, a special channel ability. Regenerate mana while maintaining. So effectively, this just allows me to regen my mana quicker, I believe. Let's test that by blasting this thing. And then just do this. Yep. So by doing that, I can just regenerate my mana super fast. In fact, chain reactions, stun, concentrate. Yeah, so unfortunately I cannot cast while chanting. That's fair. Concentrate. Zap. I love lightning. Lightning is so cool. This is a neat little map. So let's go and loot some structures. And kind of use this for cover. Okay, I say that. I can kind of use this for cover from normal enemies. Wizards will knock this down on top of me, and then I'm screwed. Take me up here. Get a good high ground. This is a nice map. I like this. There's a tower up there that I don't much fancy existing. Zap. Wow, okay, yeah, I just don't have the destructive capabilities. I might not actually have the range. Is there a person in that? Kind of looks like there's a person in that. Let's deal with it. And yeah, there's a person in that one too. So there are people in these. I need to take out these towers. I mean, I guess I don't have to kill everyone. Yep. Zap. Oh, I just knocked the floor out. I'm gonna leave that one that way. It's actually kind of amazing. Oh, there are archers in these, so yes, no, actually, I definitely want to take these out. Archers are a little hard to dodge. They're ranged, and you can't see them very well. There's one, gotcha. You might not have died. Let's just deal with you. Just in case. You want to be careful that you don't have debris drop on you. Because if you do, is gonna have a bad time. There we go. Take care of him. I'd love to get some defensive abilities. Barriers and shields and whatnot. Now, treasure can sometimes be hidden. Kind of sneaky places, so I definitely want to look around. Can I hit that? I can. Let's just chop this away. Go. Things look fine up here. Oh, there's a wizard. Gotcha. I should probably use stun more often. Just in case I get a glancing blow and it doesn't kill them, but right now I do just sort of kill them. Apply some stun to that. And then make sure he's dead. Sorry, I'm taking my time on this because I'm very new at this game. Trying to get the hang of the controls. They're pretty good, actually. They're actually pretty rock-solid controls. Ooh, I see you up there. Zap! And you can see lightning bolts just have a straight travel, which is just what lightning bolts do. They travel in a straight line because they're lightning bolts. I don't feel like I need to explain that one. Fireballs, however, have an arc, and I'm not sure about ice. The only reason I know about fireballs is because in the tutorial you get fire magic. I mean, the game is kind of pretty in its own way, but overall, I'd say it kind of looks dated. That's just my own little criticism of it. It's not hindering it by any means, and I would rather the game look a little dated and function very well than to look real pretty and have, you know, horrible frame issues and not function or anything. Oh, also, you saw that that had a glowing purple thing on it. I forgot to explain that. The main objective of each area is to destroy those towers so that you can leave the area. If you don't, then you'll be stuck here until you do. And sometimes they'll have unlimited respawning enemies and things like that, so it's good to keep that in mind. Now, there's always going to be other objectives. You're not here just to leave. Otherwise, you really shouldn't be here. There's a fire wizard. Let's just get a little bit of everything. Boom. There we go. But yeah. You don't just want to come to a map simply so that you can destroy the towers and leave. You're going to have other objectives, so make sure you complete them first. However, you can leave without completing your objectives. If you do, you'll fail those objectives and fail the quest, but you will survive. And survival is the most important thing. This is a permadeath game. When you die, it's over. And now the portal is open. Specifically, lightning bolt you. Oh god. Concentrate, stun. Go, just get that going. Charge back up mana. You good? Good? Okay, looks like I got him. There aren't any proper buildings here. It's just these little outpost things. So there's not a whole lot to loot, unfortunately. I mean, was that it for the wizards? Isn't there supposed to be like some boss wizard or something? Or were they just literally talking about all those little guys that I kill in one little zap? We have committed genocide. I suppose it's time to leave now. Unless I'm missing something, I kind of feel like I'm missing something because I didn't really gain much out of this. Well, that's not true. I gained a recharge ability and only lost a little sliver of health because of my own stupidity. And here we go. And then you get more story after that. The wizards here, yes, would learn the power of true magic. So, Slizzard Wizard killed everyone he could, everyone he could find. Such was his rage. Local records indicated that on this day, a god of magic rained down destruction on the mountaintop. Slizzard Wizard, having made his way to the Nexus, inspected his finding. Unfortunately, it appeared that the area seemed to suffer from widespread poverty that infected the infernal continent. The wizard stashed his essence findings, and left the area. Oh my god, wake up, John. So I got 5 essence from that, and I got this spell and this little ring. Continue the story. Now, if we open up the inventory here, you can see I've equipped that ring. And if I wanted to, how much essence do I have? Just the 5, so not a whole lot I can do with that. But for now, that will be good. Well, let's find out then, shall we? Muab. The Fictorum passed through Muab, a community still in the process of rebuilding. The most productive and populous region was reduced to almost nothing, but the one small pocket of land Slizzard Wizard passed through had miraculously remained untouched. In the distance, Slizzard Wizard heard 2 small children yelling, "I get to be the Tempest this time," and "I don't want to be High Inquisitor again." Amused, he smiled, but soon pale when he spied the children fighting with sticks, feigned seizures and death. Shaking his head, he tried to rid himself of the image those 2 were killed, murdered before his eyes. He set forth towards the Nexus with extra resolve in his heart. Continue the story. And some places have nothing. Sometimes they literally are just story elements. Now, you can see this glow approaching. If you've ever played FTL, you know what's happening. Basically, a line is going to be chasing me across this map and across all the maps. And if it catches me, I have to battle the Inquisition. And they are tough. They will probably kill me immediately. So, Gleanton. Slizzard Wizard traveled through Gleanton in the dead of winter. The sky was pitch black. Traveling unnoticed required very little effort. Other outlaws must have felt the same that night, for the wizard could hear wailing as he neared an alley. He was startled to find a bloodied woman crumbled on the ground, sobbing. Part of Slizzard Wizard did not want to know what horrors had been dealt, but he decided to ask anyway. "Miss, are you alright?" Even in the dark, he could tell there was an ungodly amount of blood on and around the woman. The Fictorum kept walking. Someone was bound to find and help. No, we're gonna be a nice but aggressive person. We will violently help people. To his surprise, she stood up, holding a bloody bone saw. "No, Mr. Caro stole my brother's body. Right from his grave. I confronted him in his laboratory. I asked him to bury my sweet brother. He threw a bucket of blood at me, saying he'd always wanted a live specimen. I pushed him, grabbed his saw, and ran until I slipped and fell. Might I ask a kind stranger for help?" The Tempest did not even try to hide his disgust. "Tell me where to find her. I will show her the same mercy she showed her test subjects." The wizard was not sure what to say. "I cannot help you. I am sorry." So, there we go. Thank you, sir. Before he realized I was in the lab, we're getting some pronoun mixture here. "Thank you, sir. Before he realized I was in the lab, I heard him talking to his assistants about Onzenberg. It's not far. Let me mark it on your map. Here, take this." The woman handed Slizzard Wizard a pouch. "I'm not sure what it is. I grabbed it with the saw and considered ransoming it for my brother's body. I felt kind of guilty now, since it probably belonged to someone else. Event rewards. Plate Pauldrons of the Rabbit. And quest location, was added to map. Now, this brings up the other thing. So event rewards, I get these right now. Which are nice. They're much better defensively. However, I will move slower and cast slower. So I have to keep that cast speed in mind. Now, so it wants me to go here. Ah, yes, and you can see these places are now under Inquisition control. Now, I have an actual chain quest. So to here we go. But first, let's take a quick look at these pauldrons. So, these pauldrons have 5 mana, so it'll give me more mana. They have a -2 movement speed bonus and a -2% casting speed bonus. I don't think that's too bad. And because they will give me 2 more physical resistance, 2 more fire, ice, and lightning resistance. So just 2 more of all the resistances. Plus some mana. So I'm going to equip these. There we go. And we'll move along with that. And yes, you can get many, many, many more upgrades for your spells, in case you're wondering. You just have to buy them. So let's head here, because now we have a quest to do. Ornigsburg. Yeah, Ornigsburg. The Fictorum arrived in Ornigsburg. He followed the noise and the smell of food to an area with the largest concentration of businesses. The layout was not too complicated. Slizzard Wizard quickly went to work locating Dr. Carlo and his assistant. And now I'm here. And everyone is pretty much always aggressive to you. I think there are townspeople that aren't aggressive to you, but, you know, just be careful you don't murder innocent civilians, but also be careful you don't let people get the jump on you. As you can see, that person right there charging me very much wants to die. Zap! Oh, it's fun to be powerful. Oh, hello, quest target. Oh, you're gonna take a little bit more of a pounding, aren't you? Lucky for you, I have stun. Boom, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, that's the issue with lightning, is a lot of the time, it's like orbital striking your enemies. You have such crazy range, you don't really need to get that close to them. Zap! I mean, it would be nice if I didn't completely botch it up. And zap! A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Let's just hit this guy with a little bit of everything. There we go. Okay. Nope, you got more for me? You got more? You got more for the lightning tempest god of wizardry? Zap! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. There we go. I'm relatively certain I'm going to find a health potion, so I'm not too worried. Okay, are we good? Can I loot this building now, please? Thank you. Okay. Yes, hello, I'm sorry. I want to look around. I want to take these gloves. Okay. Yes, hello. I really shouldn't kill these people, but I kind of... Ooh, yes, health potion. So let's drink that. Oh, wow, that did not give me back as much as I was hoping it would. Blow a little hole there, and let's just take out this corner. And now let's take out this corner. Oh, God, whoops! My bad. I'm sorry. I was trying to spare your house by taking this building down strategically. But my lightning arced over to that house. Well. Whoops. Let's go in here, see if... What do you got for me to loot? Hey, I am the Fictorum. I get free reign at all your shit. This is a little blacksmith. I like the design of this. I don't like this door. So I shall remove it. Oh, look, another door to remove. What are you? I'm gonna take that. I'm probably going to get some negative side effects from looting all of their stuff, but... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Woo! That was close. Oh, don't fall on me, debris. Debris from buildings can hurt you badly. So right now... Oh, crap. Concentrate, chain reaction. Zap him! I did it. Okay. Oh, that was close. I need some more speed. Oh, can I can sprint side strafe. I didn't realize I could do that. What else you got for me? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay, then I'm gonna take out your building. There are times when I wish I had chosen fire magic. Just batter it down. Batter it down. There we go. Oh god, that nearly hit me. And now we can leave the area. But we don't want to, because this guy is still alive. Oh, look out. Crap, I meant to do chain. Oh well, lightning chain's a little bit by itself. That might just be a person, a civilian there, so... Oh! I blew the chimney off! Oh, that was cool. I love lightning. Lightning is so cool. Real lightning, video game lightning, magical lightning. Let's take a look at the manor here. I feel like this was the evil guy's place, so I don't feel bad looting his stuff. Go. Get up here. That is absolutely a health potion. Kind of wish you could take health potions for later, but... Oh, tell me you have something for me to loot. Does not look like it, unfortunately. Well, that kind of sucks. How about this building? Let's get in here and take a quick look around. They have already looted out the town. Oh, there was a thing. What are you? Loot. Cool. Some boots. And here, another health potion. I don't need it right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, now... The tutorial said something about destroying a house with loot in it gives you things. So... Let's try it. It had a health potion in it, so I'm counting that as loot. Can I not take out this bottom floor? Do I lack the strength required? Okay, well, we'll see if that gives me any extra money, but for now, I just want to make sure everybody's dead. Everybody that's a threat. That's just a civilian running for their lives. Hello, civilian running for your lives. Okay, what is this? Leather boots? I don't care about leather boots, so... I mean, I don't actually know if I care about leather boots. So let's just blow the house down. Yes? Oh yeah. Yep, sure enough. I got some money resource out of that. So I guess it destroyed the loot and then gave me something else. You just keep running for your lives. Quest enemies killed. Yes, we've technically completed this, but want to look around. It's like a tavern. I like it. I have to say, the architecture in this game is actually pretty on point. Leather gloves. Chainmail boots. Chainmail boots of disappointment. Okay. Blow the door down. What do we got in here? Marvelous plate mail of the whale. Yep, sounds good to me. I like some whale mail. Chainmail gloves. Why not? I'm just going to take the things and sell them, because I feel like that will give me more resources than blowing the building down. Away with your doors. I think that's probably what happens, is it destroys the loot, so it gives you some money back instead of selling it, which is a way to get some money for your loot if you're worried you won't be able to make it to a store. But I actually have a store coming up, so I'm not too worried. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. And poop. Wonderful. The doctor's pockets were stuffed with essence. The Fictorum was glad unsuspected patients no longer had to pay for her services. So I got 10 essence out of that and all the items. Local records indicate that on that day, a god of magic rained down destruction on the mountaintop. Okay. Continue the story. So that's done. Inquisition's moving in. As you can see, it's got a bit of an FTL vibe to it. You go about your way crossing the map, trying to get to these exit points, which then take you to another map, while an imposing force from the left side closes in. And now we need to take a look at some of this stuff, because we have some comparisons to make. Chainmail boots of disappointment. Well, I'm disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed. What in the world? Why would those even exist? Lowers movement speed. No. And then this thing. These are my basic starting game pauldrons. There we go. So that's all to be sold at this vendor. But first we got to get there without dying. So moving on. Permut. Yes. The Fictorum arrived at the small trading town of Permut at dusk. Citizens and merchants had begun to close up for the night, and guards finished up their last evening rounds. Slizzard Wizard arrival went unnoticed during the end of the day rush. As Aegis remained disabled from the day's trade, the Tempest was left with a choice. The wizard fought his way through. Permut, or Slizzard Wizard, not wanting to draw attention to himself, attempted to sneak by. I mean, they haven't done anything. They're just a town. I'm just going to try to sneak by. Convinced he was moving about stealthily, Slizzard Wizard was positive he was in the clear. Until, oh joy, until a couple out on a nighttime stroll glanced at him fearfully and alerted the guards. The Aegis was quickly activated and the hunt for the Fictorum was on. So now, my only goal is to escape. I could just try to sneak by. Not sure how well that'll go, though. Just be careful about it. I don't want to get jumped and attacked. Blink. Oh, this town has a gold statue of some... Oh, crap. Well, I know where I am now. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. There you go. Chain to all of you guys. Oh god, that arrow shot was quite solid. I need that and chain reaction right there. Get rid of you. Yeah, archers are not, you know, a huge threat, but you can't see their arrows, and sometimes if you don't see them, they'll get a sneaky shot on you. Did you report me? Was it you? I was just trying to sneak by. I was leaving all of you to your own devices. But now I have to destroy your town. Let's, okay. I kind of want to kill everyone first. Oh, God. I didn't need to charge that. Yep, didn't need to charge that. Whoops. Didn't mean to blow up the building. Oh, well. Let's get in here. Going inside in this game is actually extremely dangerous. Because if a wizard were to be like, he's in that building, and then just shoot the building, I'm screwed. Leather boots. I don't need leather boots. I'm going to stop taking white trade equipment. Don't need that. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Safer outside. Blink away. There we go. Just get this building dead. Oh, wow. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Be careful now. Be careful. Also, you, sir, you and your statues. See, now that's what happens when you mess with me. Do not, Keen, mess with me. Okay. Oh, this was a nice building, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Villagers. I was just trying to go about my day. Normally I'm all, oh yes, I'll come and help all you people, but no. No, 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 I did nothing wrong. Yeah, there we go. What's in this house? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, I'm not fucking around with this town. I'm done with this place. This town is dead to me, and it's gonna be dead to everyone else. What are you, chainmail pauldrons? Don't care about your chainmail pauldrons. Means I don't care about you. Oh crap. I do have to be careful I don't knock a building down on myself. Everything good in here, everything fine in here. What are we looking like? Anything for me to loot? No. What are you? What are you? Noble plate mail of the bear. Maybe. Oh crap. Okay, jump down. Come on. Get outside. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Stun you for a second, if that doesn't just kill you. And you. There we go. Okay, it seems like I was able to lightning bolt my way out of that without taking any damage. That was actually super lucky. I should have been screwed there. Melee troops cornered me in a building. They really, really suck at their jobs. Okay, so let's just remove that. Really? Wow. Okay, impressive construction. Not, you know, that impressive, but wow, actually. Hot damn. There we go. Man, I might leave the smith here alive. Not leaving whoever lived there alive, though. How about you? What do you have? Rock wall scroll. Yes, please. Oh, I gained another spell, didn't I? Cloth pauldrons, do not care. Which means this building has something in it that I don't want. Whoops. Oh well. I love lightning so much. Ooh. Neat. So that's my close range thing. How about this? Little rock wall, okay. I kind of wish that looked more like rocks. But whatever. That's fine. And it lasts longer than the actual spell does. And then the spell takes to cool down. Wow, how long does that last? Aww. Employee of the year, ladies and gentlemen. And goodbye. I'll leave that house. That house is fine. Is that your house? Can I get this, like, right through the window? No? Okay. That's fine. I'll make my own window. And then this one up here. So I feel like that's everyone. Right? That's the whole town just completely obliterated. Good. And we are out. So that's not going to help my reputation. Local, yep. Local records indicate that on that day, a god of magic rained down destruction on the mountaintop. Though there was little essence to be found there, the Tempest did scoop up something valuable lying on the ground as he passed through. I picked up the Phalanx Scroll. This scroll contains incantations for an ability and can be imbued into a ring or used like a spell tome. Nice. Okay. So mana cost 20. Special channel ability protects the caster from incoming projectiles while channeling. Oh, that's fantastic. Absolutely. And then I got some 3 essence. There we go. Grand was always destined for doom. Now that I'm here, prior to the Cataclysm, a director with failing, twisted mind and questionable advisors ordered a mass culling of indigenous tribes. Years later, the Cataclysm forced survivals up to live on the edge of a volcano. Jesus. Harsh conditions caused widespread famine. Finally, the few that remained experienced the full wrath of volcano living when it erupted. Trapped between the mist and lava, many crawled into the lava. By the time the Fictorum arrived, he found Gauld inhabited by a horde of corrupted. Crap. Okay, so this one might be a little more mutant murdery. Oh, yep. Sure enough, look at that nonsense. Okay, so remember when I said I might use chain reaction? That's gonna be right about now. In fact, you know what? Let's just open up with a little bit of everything. Chain again and buff that. Hit it. Recharge quickly. Oh, there's a big thing coming up to my left. There we go. Charge it, charge it, charge it, charge it. Right, how are we looking? Visibility is kind of garbage. How are we looking? How are we looking? You know what? I don't even care about this building. I just want it gone. Make sure everything in there is dead. One more, just for good measure. Never have I wished I had fire magic more. Okay. Let's see here. So I do have cold. If I need to switch to some cold, I can do that. Oh, crap! Chain. Boost it. There we go. You good? You're dead? You're dead? You're dead? Okay. Let's deal with this guy right now. Oh, he was an exploder! Okay. It's suicide units. I was scared that there might be suicide units. Okay, I don't want to be inside anything. I don't really have any space to loot, so I'm just gonna destroy. We climb this volcano in the rain. This is the most epic scene ever. A wizard battle. Okay, don't know what you are, but I want you dead right now. This is the most epic scene ever. It's a wizard battle against magically corrupted enemies on a volcano during a storm. So just let all the things soak in for a second. Honestly, me getting the hell out of here is not a bad idea. All right, here they come. So I definitely want to chain it. Let's just get everything going together, and I'll put it there. And I fucked it up. Charge, 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 charge. Chain it. That, and fire. Oh, it didn't chain very well. Chain does not seem to be helping me much. I wonder if its range is very limited. Get that one off to the distance. Good. Get rid of it. Same with that one. Get rid of it. I don't want them turning around and messing with me. They kind of seem like they're running away from me, but honestly, I'm just putting them out of their misery at this point. Alright, so let's see what's in this building. And then we'll go take out the towers. Ooh, purple. Yes, please. We're gonna have to do a little bit of magic altering once we leave here. I feel like we have some new abilities and some new stuff to tweak. Have to admit, this starting lightning spell is pretty freaking awesome. Alright, we're good? Can I get out of here? I'm leaving. I think we're good. After the encounter, the Fictorum quickly examined his findings from the area and recollected himself before heading off to the next destination. So, Slizzard Wizard killed everyone he could find. Such was his rage. They were bad guys. They were directly bad guys. Put them out of their misery. Okay, got some magical essence. Lightning orb. Okay, magical projectile spell. Arcane ball of lightning. 1000 target damage. Damn. 500 splash damage, radius, range knockdown. Okay. So we're gonna have to use that. High explosive. Only usable on ice spells. Crap. And pierce. Only usable on lightning. Good. I actually want that. Imbued into a ring. Oh. Well, fine then. I can stick it on this little crappy ring, or I could hold off and try to get a better ring in the next area. No, I'll go ahead and do this. It's going to cost me 20. That's fair. There we go, and I can extract it later if I want to, and that's free to do. So now this has Phalanx on it, so when I'm charging, I'll be immune from projectile damage. So archers can just screw right on up. Because if I'm not charging, I'm casting, and if I'm casting, my lightning bolt is killing things. How about you? I don't need the cold tone. Okay, all of this is sellable. Let's see if I can sell at this place. Hydemaro. The Fictorum strolled through the small village of Hydemaro without incident. Even though it would easily add an hour to his journey, Slithered Wizard chose a wooden path. Hydemaro was famous for its rivers and waterfalls. During his walk... my inflections, they're terrible. During his walk, he spotted a sign for a shop. Pano's Supplies and Gifts. The wizard decided to take a look and was pleasantly surprised to find its owner friendly and the shop well stocked. Continue the story. So... oh yeah. What can we sell? He's got stuff for me. How do I sell things? There we go. Oh, yes. Very nice. Hold shift to sell. Okay. And this is why we fill our inventory. Yeah. So, what does he have? So he has Fireball. That is the starting Fire Mage spell. I don't think I'm going to take that just because I am focusing on the lightning, and I just got, Lightning Orb, which I think is going to be the lightning equivalent of Fireball. However, it's not a good idea to have just all of one spell type. You are going to find people with resistances and stuff. Marvelous Plate Mail of the Bear, I don't need that. Decoy, Scroll. That's not a bad ability. Decoy. I mean, I imagine that it just does exactly what it says it does. And this wall is really useful too. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it even though I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. It only costs 11 and I have 107. That feels like a lot. There we go. So that's all we're gonna do. And we're done here. And that's it. That's all we needed to do. Now we get to head to the next location. And there's always an event on the last one. Malvinwood. The afternoon sun smiled on Slizzard Wizard as he traveled through Malvinwood. He actually found himself enjoying the sprawling views of glistening peaks and the misty valleys below. Sadly, his enjoyment was short-lived. He heard a gasp in the distance and spotted a flash of red leather and a man disappear into a dense forest. An Inquisition scout? Lightning bolt. Slizzard Wizard laughed, almost impressed. The man was certainly quick, but unfortunately for him, it would not be enough. I might have to do. Scratching his beard, the Fictorum cursed himself for the distraction. He immediately began his hunt for the man in red. Slizzard Wizard turned towards the forest and scratched his beard before he grumbled and continued on his way. This is skippable, if I want to, but I really want to just lightning bolt him. Zap! A deafening crack of thunder pierced the silence of the wood, followed by a scream, then silence once again. The Fictorum moved to check the body for valuables. I get rock wall. I already had rock wall. So I literally I ran into a scout and blasted. Well? Also, there is a rest option. If you are really hurting for health, you can rest. Rest will regenerate some of your health. However, it costs a turn, which means these guys will move closer to you. Let's get out of here. Next chapter. Chapter 2. The Tempest took a brief moment to reflect on his previous endeavors and realized that aspects of his trial were coming more easily to him. Days of climbing over various terrain and outrunning enemies had made his legs lean and powerful, so I can grab a permanent bonus of an increased stamina and movement speed. Or, even though tired to his core, he somewhere found the strength within him to keep his body moving. Increased 25% health. His mental reserves were deepened by a constant challenge present. Yes, so 25 mana. I'm going to be taking that. I would like to spam more lightning, because more lightning is better lightning. And there we go. And welcome to the next map. So unlike in FTL, you don't choose what area you want to go to. You just go to the exit and then it takes you to the next area. I don't know how many chapters there are. I do know that these are randomly generated, but I don't know how many chapters there are. But that is going to call it for this episode. Next time, we begin Chapter 2. I'm the Architect. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can catch all of this live over on twitch.tv/thearchitectgaming. And I'll talk to you later.